Also, the transportation system. Another point is the transportation system here is really shocking to me because you have to follow speed limits. You see that same speed limit, don't run and pass. In Nigeria, the way you used to beat traffic, do you want to get ticket? If it's school zone, you have to go as low as 30. If it's there are some streets, like some areas, you have to drive, the maximum you can go is 50. All those speeding around up and down, going here and there, and you don't beat traffic. They say you should stop in that intersection, you will stop there, you know. So, but unlike where I'm coming from, and the drag, but like the busing system in Nigeria, if you live in Lagos, you will know that they drag a lot to enter into the bus. They hustle to enter into the struggle and everything, bustle, whatever you know that you can call it, to get into the bus. Okay. But over here they have a good busing system, so cool, so quiet, and so calm. You just walk gently. It says, even the bus, if it's not full, it does not wait. Once it's that particular time that the bus have to leave, it leaves. And if it's that particular time the bus is going to be there, that is why when I talk about keeping to time here, if the bus is going to arrive 8 a.m., you will see that bus there 8 a.m. Nothing like um African time with them. Oh. So that kind of thing. So and it's so cool and it's so quiet and it's they don't drag to they don't drag to get in the bus. So that is that. And also I realized pedestrians, okay, they they treat you like queens and king, okay? They don't whenever they see a pedestrian coming to cross, maybe you stand on the roadside, they just immediately pull the brake for you to pass. Unlike where I'm coming from, where you have to turn here, turn here, turn here, turn here. Be sure that the road is clear and run and pass. Yeah, you just walk majestically and cross. For some road that they don't have pedestrian crossing where you have to hit the button for all the traffic to stop for you to pass, but in streets or maybe road that does not have that button, they will just stop when they know that, yeah, that person wants to cross. Even though they don't know, they see you there, they'll think you want to cross, they'll stop first and be sure that you are crossing or not before they move, that kind of thing. So I really like that, and it's really shocking to me because where I come from, you have to, check if the road is clear. Wait, you'll be there 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever minutes that you are, to be sure. Not necessarily when it's a busy road, it's very very hard for you to cross, and they give way for ambulance a lot. Not the one that in Nigeria, ambulance will be dragging road with tricycle, bicycle, vehicle, all of them. They will just give way for the ambulance to like they will just park on the other side of the road for the ambulance to go through. Unlike where I'm coming from, they will struggle. Somebody will almost die inside. So that is really shocking to me, and which is also good. Yeah. And another thing I forgot to mention about the transportation is you don't honk anywhere. Like you, as since I came here, I've never seen somebody honking on their horn. Beep, beep, beep. Like sometimes in Nigeria, they used to greet with horn. They'll be beep, beep, something with good morning with that beep, 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 beep. They don't do that here. Nobody use their horn to disturb the like. It's going to cost. They will call it noise pollution, and you can get it. You would even get a ticket for that. For before you will horn, no, it's extremely important. It's very important that you have to notify the person in front of you or whatever. But then you don't just honk on your own like that. Okay, so that is another thing that is really shocking to me. I've never seen where somebody would drive the whole like from this point to this other point and they don't see reason to want to honk on their horn. You don't hear that ping sound. It's really rare to hear it. And another thing that shocks me again is Halloween. And I'm going to be putting up the video here for you guys to see. Oh my God, it's so horrible that they find it fun. Like it's one of their fun thing to do. Once Halloween is approaching like this, everyone will start decorating their house with zombies, with skeleton, with dead people faces, with you know, I don't even know how that's like in Nigeria, right? In Nigeria, we before we even look at this kind of thing, before we if we see the kind of thing in your house, we think you have joined court or you've joined occult, like you are Ogboni, you are Juju person, that kind of thing. So even your parents would not want to see that kind of thing close to you, and we don't celebrate that kind of thing. But coming here, I realize Halloween is one kind of big deal. Every house we start decorating themselves with the house with cobwebs, with dead person, with head, with zombies, with um people, dead people. And it can be so scary. Maybe you come across these things at night, you'll be so scared. If you're someone like me, I'm really scared a lot. So I I don't kind of fancy the Halloween thing, but you see them dressed like witches, dressed like demons, dressed like devil, dressed like whatever, whatever, and start going to doors and start knocking and be saying trick or treat, that kind of thing. It's really shocking to me. In Nigeria, they don't do that kind of thing. As a matter of fact, if you have something like that in in your house in Nigeria, people will run from you, people will be scared. They'll be like, oh, that person is going to use my head to make money. That person is going to use me to, like, the mindset here is so different from the mindset back home. I don't know. Even churches, the way church is in Nigeria is not the way church is here. The way we have to carry our daddy Gio's Bible for him, carry mommy Gio's handbag. Omo, you carry your handbag by yourself here. Nobody send you, nobody, like, and when they preach, don't go on overboard with miracle this, that kind of this. I prophesy this, prophesy that. Like, everybody don't even have that time. They don't even do that. Church that is supposed to close within 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours. If it's more than that, they'll start leaving. So it's kind of different. Like, the mindset is so different and it's so shocking to me. Like, when I was in Nigeria, if you see your uncle that his face is like this or ugly or that kind of thing, you could look as if that is the one pushing you and holding your progress, and it's the person that is not making you go forward in life. And maybe you go to a church and they not prophesy and they mention that uncle's name, it has finished you. That's how you will carry it and be like, oh, this, that, this. The person is after your life is not is holding your progress. It's a lie. When I got here, I realized things are not like that. God bless everybody. It's not because they are ugly, or it's not because they don't. The mindset here is so different. I don't know how to emphasize more of it, or to elaborate it more for you to understand. The mindset here is different. You don't take things overboard the way we take things over. As if it's a poverty mentality. I don't even know what to place my finger on as to why it's like that, right? They are like, when I say trick or treating now, these guys, they're not afraid of their Halloween thing. But if it's way in Nigeria, I don't do that kind of thing near us. You'll be like, you have demon, you have witch that have to be cast out, you know. So, and also another thing is, during Christmas, it's so beautiful. Everyone decorates their house with, once it's festive season like this, it's so beautiful. You come out at night, you see those shiny, beautiful lights. They decorate a reindeer, Santa Claus. You know, it's so beautiful out here, which is not like that in Nigeria. Nobody care about things like that. So it's kind of a shock to me. Like, all these things I've said might not be a shock to you, but, well, to me they are shocking to me, because where I'm coming from, we are not used to this kind of life. And if you've watched this video to this point, please kindly give it a thumbs up, kindly like, and kindly share, and also subscribe. If you have not subscribed, I should cry for you. Please now subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, please, please subscribe. Okay, so another thing that I find shocking to me again is rent is being paid monthly, unlike where I'm coming from, which is really shocking to me, because it's very, very hard to see a landlord that will allow you to be paying every month. As soon as you're getting your money, in Nigeria. But over here, as soon as you're getting your money, you take out rent, take out water bill, take out hydro bill, take out this bill, and take out that bill. But in Nigeria, we pay all these things like annually. Like, you just gather the money for a year and give to your landlord, and then you start living, that kind of thing. But over here, they don't do that. You pay monthly. Okay, so which is still good, still okay, but I find it shocking. It's different from what we have back there in Nigeria. And also, one last, if it's the last one, I don't know if it's the last one, but one other thing that shocked me is credit system, building credit. I don't know if you've heard that one before, my dear. They say it's very, very important. When I came, like, I don't want basic. I don't want to be owing money. I don't want to. Yeah, they wanted to build that credit history. If you don't have that good credit system, you cannot buy a house. You cannot buy something big. They won't even loan you money because most of the things that we do here, we buy it with loan because it's so expensive that you have to be paying small, 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 that kind of thing. Or maybe you want to go to a school, or you want to further your education, and then you want to further your education and you need a loan from either the government or the bank. You know, they won't give you any loan if you don't have credit system. Even though you want to say, "Oh, I want to be using only my savings," they want to be sure that you can have a good credit system whereby you will you will borrow from them, like you will buy with your credit card and then you'll be able to pay back. So when you buy with your credit card and be able to pay back, you kind of tend to build your credit. So that is for that. You have to build your credit. And then one last thing is food, my dear people, my lovely family. Food, that one will shock you. That one will shock you, girl, because I was, do you know corn? The way corn tastes in Nigeria is different from how corn tastes here. The corn here is so soft. It's so, it's like it has a still a put sugar inside, so sugary and so, but the one in Nigeria is so yummy. And I'm not saying, well, but the truth is, I'm just gonna be frank with you. Do you know the chef inside, when you finish eating the corn, the shaft inside, here is so soft that they even serve the shaft for you to eat as well. They expect you to eat both the corn, the maize, and the shaft inside. But in Nigeria, that shaft I would throw away. They eat it here. In Nigeria, it's so strong that you can't even bite it. You can't even eat it. But here they eat that thing. And do you know orange? When I came in newly, I took a knife, and when I had that orange, I wanted to peel it. And they were like, "What are you doing?" I wanted to peel orange. So orange is so soft that you can just, use your hand to separate it, peel the back with your hand. You don't even need a knife. Knife is not going to go through. Knife can't enter inside. Unlike Nigeria, that you have to be peeling those things. They don't peel those things here. And I feel, and the food, like even egg don't taste like the natural egg that we have in Nigeria. It's as if because they don't have a lot of fertile ground, or because they don't have good weather, so it's hard for them to cultivate and grow all those farm produce. So maybe they ship from somewhere, and then they have to put a lot of preservative, or they need a lot of fertilizers to make these things grow. The corn that they will plant, within 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, corn is already grown and tall and big and up for harvesting. Some people that they planted it which day here. I saw them when they were planting it. And before I closed my eye, open it, corn is tall and ready to harvest. So it makes it is so soft, and it's not even chicken. Like, I don't know how they grow, how they make these things so soft. And I feel it's because of they have shortage of this produce, and then they try to use every means to get these things for the masses here, so people don't go hungry. So they tend to either they ship in, or when they grow it by themselves, it's kind of tasteless. If you taste mango here, it's tasteless. So most of the fruits, it's not like the taste from back home is different. When you come here, you will notice those things. Just that we have to fit in, we have to take whatever we see, we have to adjust to the system. So that is that for that. And I think I should come to the end of this video, because if I go on and on, there's a lot of culture shock, but I can't come and be mentioning everything here. Can't be mentioning everything, okay? There's a lot, or maybe I can make another video regarding that. And if you watch to this point, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say I love you. I just want to say I appreciate you for always supporting me. Please continue to like, continue to support, continue to give this video a thumbs up and share it so that people will know this is what I come across. This is first hand experience for me. So thank you so much as you do so. And um have to go now. And thank you so much. And do have a great day, wonderful evening, wonderful morning, wherever you're watching me from. I just want to say thank you. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Thank you so much. Until we meet again in my next video. For now, bye bye.